Coach, was it prohibited to use the word cup final this week here?
Let me say it in that way. When I go around in the city and everywhere, I think the cup final is a very big word in Ghent for the moment. Everybody talks about it. Everybody look forward to the 1st of May. And in that case, I also have to be aware that the players know it. They know the importance of this game. We all know it. But we also still have to realize that we have a very important game on Saturday against the Genk. Definitely the best team in the league. The favorites will be in the champion. So in that case, it could maybe be the best preparation for not only the cup, but also for achieving some result, getting some points, hopefully get a little bit high in the ranking. And in that case, it's a very important game. So I know it's difficult, but we have to leave the cup a little bit behind and have the focus 100% on one game, and that is the game tomorrow against the Genk.
Well, it's because it's a difficult situation as a coach, I suppose. You give some players a rest. There's a striker, Roman, that's suspended for the cup final. But if we don't win the cup, the competition is still important. So how do you keep the balance between all those things?
I try always to focus on the next game, meaning this is and will always be the most important. And that's what I always do, and that's what I try to tell the players, that we cannot go into this game with 80 or 90%. We have to be there 100% to have a chance, first of all, but also to get the confidence out of this game, which we then can bring into the next coming games. And that is important. So for me, it had nothing to do with the important week. I always have the focus on building on the team, get the best team on the pitch, and this we will make sure that we'll have tomorrow as well.
Genk is, like you said, probably the best team in the competition right now. We played a good game when we played them there, but some controversial decisions were made. How do you look back at that game now, and are you going to use it as a motivation for the players?
I definitely think we can use some of the things for that game. I think, like you said, we played a very good game. Okay, there were some decision from, I don't know, outside referee VAR that didn't go in our direction. Okay, this is the past now. Now we have to look into the future, and that is the game tomorrow. So I think if we can play the same game with the same intensity, because this will be a very intense game with a team coming here with a lot of confidence, thinking they could be the champion in a couple of weeks. So we have to be prepared. But can we play like we did in a very difficult away game? We have good possibility to get points and even win. And that is, of course, what we will try to do again.
There was a good question in the press conference. Would you like to have a 0-0 or a 4-4 as a result tomorrow?
Yeah, it was a good question. I remember I even took some time before I answered. Normally I'm very offensive in my mindset, both in the way of defending, but also in our offensive, that we would like to create chances, score a lot of goals. And I prefer to score the 4 goals, but conceding 4 goals before such an important week, this I don't like. So if I have to choose, I would prefer 0-0 for sure.